Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be playing some more Batman the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. This is part 3, I think? Last time we were playing we joined the villains gang and started doing crimes with them. Just to get on their side and get some intel. So now we're going to be doing more crimes with them, but it turns out Catwoman has joined us too. She was working with the gang after all. Harley Quinn we met and was subsequently arrested. Bane, Mr. Freeze, John Doe, who's of course Joker, and Bruce Wayne are now working as the gang. Plus Catwoman, who might just be an independent contractor, I'm not sure. So, without any ado, let's begin. We're looking forward to continuing this. Also, before we get started, I don't know if I'll be doing Rust for a while, because of course I'm going to be working this week, and if I were to do Rust then it would be in the evenings when the person who shares the game with me would be using Steam, so I might not be playing Rust for a while. And secondly, our base got badly raided for the second day in a row, so I don't think there's anything left. Ozo did try and defend it, 1 versus 15, and apparently he did well the first time, but then they came back again, so it didn't go well the second time. Anyway, let's focus on Batman. And here we have, of course, Catwoman. Why does the laptop say it's been streaming for 20 hours? Come on. Silly thing. Managed to do 4 streams yesterday. So today I took a break and walked for a few hours. Good balance. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend? Or foe?
It's probably gonna go in a Lazarus pit
Nice
and come back to
place you
life.
got here. Did it come with the vermin, or did you add that yourselves? This everyone? Riddler mentioned Harley.
Miss Quinn is otherwise occupied.
She's arrested.
Our crossing the river stinks.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Oh, okay.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Enchanté.
Oh, I didn't know this party was so formal.
Enough pleasantries. You have the device? Excellent. Harley said your gems were in her safe.
The hell is that?
If she fails to return, you can pester John. He knows the code.
It's fine. We can start.
Oh right, she's not actually arrested, she just got left behind. My mistake. Pause. And resume.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them.
Ah.
Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could.
Okay,
Help
so
me
it's not
lift.
coming back to life. We're just getting his biodata. Oops. Oh, my mouse went off the screen onto something else on the other screen.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position. That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away.
My mouse keeps going off the screen. Hold on.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
Scan away.
What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This
Yeah.
doesn't add up, Bruce.
Maybe they wanted his access as well.
Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
You're right. Riddler killed him. But it was meant for me.
Damn it, Bruce. This isn't all on you.
Kind of is.
On to the next.
Sometimes people think
I didn't
that
know what I'd be walking into with this.
sometimes people think that retinal scans or retinas are identical across the two eyes, but they're not. Just like fingerprints aren't. I don't know why people think that just because the two eyes look similar.
Group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
No one told me you would be joining us either.
Can't say I'm surprised. Not everyone here's happy to see me. I knew Riddler before this. He was the one who initially hired me, and he wound up dead, so I'm not sure I have a lot of friends here.
Well, you've got one.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
So come back for me while you're here. Where you been?
How did you get involved with these psychopaths?
Ran into Harley once or twice, but I knew Riddler. He tried to bring me in before... well, before someone here probably killed him.
Yep. And we know who. John. Well,
Have we
Lisa.
concluded?
2 eyes in the can.
Excellent work. Then we can...
She's back!
Ah. Thought she was gone. I thought the police would have got her. Fall on her own.
La 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 la. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was murder.
I couldn't stand it. You were there, and I was here. I was on my way. Well, I was getting to get on my way. Look, I put on shoes.
Oh, thanks, Puddin'. You would have had a blast if you were with me. And how about this one? Did you miss me, sugar?
Of course. Something like that. Of course.
Of course I did, Harley. You're... pure light.
Oh,
What? Okay.
There's one thing I don't get, though. Maybe I'm thick, but if you missed me, why the hell did you leave me behind?
We tried to go, but they stopped
Since
us.
Big Bad Bean's plan almost got one of our most valuable members killed today, we're having a change in management.
Yep.
What the hell?
So speak up if there are any objections.
She's
We
alright.
can hash this out in a reasonable manner.
He ditched her.
Harley!
Nice.
Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. When This is over.
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick?
Yes.
I think they knew we were coming. Because a little rat told them.
But who told them?
They was right to beat up this
Obviously
guy
it's Bruce,
before we
but
left to
who
hit
do
the
they think?
convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it almost got me killed. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their inside suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
I'm on your side.
Hey, I'm on your side, Harley. There's no need for threats.
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes. I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work.
Who's that guy?
If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
Is that an agent undercover?
Lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne,
Well,
come
that's
here a
nice.
second.
Bane didn't have to say that. That was actually quite nice of him. Who's that guy?
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches. We gotta look out for one another.
Yeah.
Otherwise...
Made a friend?
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for ya. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure.
That's sort of...
Okay, let me see the laptop. I'm pretty tech savvy. Maybe I can crack it.
Bruce, in case you missed it, we have a mole problem. And until we clear that up, the keys to the kingdom stay with me. Got it?
Okay, sure, but
Riddler
how are you
had a
gonna do
beef
it?
with his former employers, who are cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
You saying you work for the
And what
agency?
is it we're after? This super fun stuff.
You ask a lot of questions. You know that? I've been able to piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
You're asking me to do something with little or no information to go on. And when I asked you for some kind of clarification, you dodge.
Bruce, did you see what just happened? I'm in charge here.
I'm just trying to
That
help. I
means
need the
when I
information.
ask you to bring me something, you deliver it. No questions asked.
Questions
See,
asked for
I ain't letting
everyone's
this
benefit.
laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
Fine.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you.
John?
Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
What about Catwoman? She's more
Road trip?
savvy with traps.
Bruce! I'm in.
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take a two.
Two?
I'll
Three of
grab
us,
some
huh?
snacks.
Okay.
What's
kinda
that guy's
useless.
story?
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl?
Hey, be careful around him. He's smarter than he looks.
That's good, because he looks... off.
Things are very
Who's
off.
ready to hit the road?
Ooh, new outfit.
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet,
that is
innocent
half true.
Puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shotgun.
I want that black site location.
Yes, Harley. Batman: The Telltale Series, The Enemy Within. I like this. It's getting interesting. And the dynamics between them are starting to play off well. It's no longer about introductions, it's about actual interactions.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir, that's for sure.
Why don't you two go that way? Okay? See if anyone's around.
Come on, John. We'll go check the other side.
Meow.
Waller.
Two around the corner, come on.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. I'm sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Harley's crew is a threat, and they are moving fast.
Towards what? Do you know what their end goal is yet?
No, no one's talking.
Bruce, you are the best chance of figuring out what that is.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Oh. I was wondering how you thought so well.
Punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
Riddler's eyes. They're a key to a door that lies somewhere in Gotham. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs.
Okay.
This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having. We snooped around.
There's a police car nearby, but no officer in sight.
Okay.
And it could really use a wash.
Could be inside.
Maybe it's just placed there to scare off looters, but either way, we should be careful.
Okay, let's find a way in.
So there's a potential cop nearby, so if we set the alarms off, it's going to draw him in.
Just have to get through these
Come back up.
boards.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Just wait.
Hey Bruce, I have an idea. Why don't you jimmy it open?
Tuh. I don't see why he was just bashing it. Does he not realise anything about tension? Prying.
Who's there? Don't move!
Don't recognise me, please.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
No one's gonna believe it.
Want to explain what you're doing out here? This isn't exactly the Heights.
Back off, Detective. It's none of your business what I'm doing here.
Sure as hell is my business. I'm the goddamn police and you're breaking the law.
Okay. Detective...
Bullock.
Detective
Bullock.
Bullock, correct. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Listen to me, you do that, and you'll be ending your career.
I'll take my chances. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. Wouldn't even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough.
Knock him out.
But maybe this will make me look good with the boss.
Oh, what a satisfying noise!
Good job.
Can I do it again? I want to record it for my ringtone.
No, John. Let's go. We won't be out for long. Come on.
It's
Let's
pretty
get moving.
wild lines in this one. Episode 3. Fractured Mask. When he asks, can I do it again, I want it as my ringtone. Like, who comes up with this? It's very creative. Achievement 3.1, Unexpected Encounter. I'm surprised nobody looked in through the fence.
It's even worse than I expected.
They just walked in, or Bruce did.
The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Huh, sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
Hmm.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
Yeah. Bruce is all about trying to redeem.
You knew him
those
best.
who can or
Where do you
can't
think
be
he'd keep
redeemed.
any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious,
Why doesn't he
but
just kill Joker?
it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Oh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
Sure.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
Alright, so we have been here before.
How many TVs does one guy need?
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
I mean, I've got multiple screens because you need to be observing multiple things at the same time to keep on top of it.
This is where he built his boxes.
We've already explored this area once, now we're doing it again.
That's odd.
Don't press it. Not yet.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform.
Hey, Bruce, I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman was with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kitten one bit. You know what they say about a black cat crossing your path?
I can handle
Don't worry, I can handle her.
Oh, really?
I'm Bruce Wayne. I deal with women like her all the time.
Well played.
Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
That.
Let me help you out there, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
What? You sleep, you die.
Welcome
No, wait.
to the
You
Maelstrom.
work, you sleep, you die.
Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths.
It's playing with us after it's nice one.
You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, one foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Yeah.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring is what it is.
Yeah, there's much more to life than that. And Juka knows it.
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage.
If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
Why do we have the option to touch? Am I gonna die? Yes.
You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way
I like that
6
they let
feet
us do
under.
it. They didn't
What
just
did I tell you?
coddle us.
I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Alright, let's redo the same steps. Examine that.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring is what it is.
It's a shame you can't skip when you go through the second time. Then examine... No. Examine them. Tesla coils.
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage.
If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
And the button... Got it. You workbench.
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Certainly, you know the rest.
Be careful what you said on those.
But that was work. Why didn't we do work? Why do you hate Riddler?
Why do you hate Riddler so much?
I've mentioned this before, but
He was rude, but how?
he always interrupted me. Never let me get to the punchline. It takes a lot
that's
of confidence
frustrating,
to
actually.
tell a joke, you know?
Yeah.
Made me look like an idiot in front of Harley. Those other guys. Well, hey, I guess I have the last laugh now.
True. He has really green.
I've been meaning to ask it. The green hair, what is that?
I don't know, what's with your black hair? I'm sorry, buddy, I'm a little sensitive about my style.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I don't remember anything about myself before Arkham, and when I came to, well, here it was.
Oh. That is
I guess it's
unusual.
natural.
Very unusual.
John, we're friends, right? So I gotta ask, what do you see in Harley?
Her ruthlessness. The way her accent comes and goes when she's mad. The way she lets things escalate into violence.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we actually got to optionally find out some stuff for once, rather than have to have a conversation.
Sure proud of his exploits, wasn't he?
So the next one's the bed. There's going to be a push plate there.
Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, money man.
Why are you here?
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone.
We're alone.
We're not.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
How'd you and Riddler first meet?
You know, I do a lot of freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job.
Huh.
After all, I'd already robbed the place twice.
Oh?
He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
I'm just curious if you
Yes?
missed me.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Fine. Of course I did.
Yay.
But don't read any more into it than that.
He's a happy boy now. Step 2, sleep. Step 3 is the death chamber.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
It's an almost good design though, because it's suspended off the side of the wall. If it could fold up to it, it would be a space saver, but as it is, it does seem kind of pointless, doesn't it?
Canned food, and lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
Lobster thermidor.
Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Wait, do we have to
did
put
say something
his
about a foot.
shoes on the pressure plates? Right, hold on. I'm gonna go to the first one with his shoes. Oh, walking into a Tesla car. Hey.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
That sounds positive.
Step 2. Of the shoe.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
And step 3, death. Push the button.
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there.
Get on board.
Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
We'll make sure it's safe.
We'll go first. Make sure it's safe.
Bruce, you care about me that much?
Sure.
And here I thought I was losing you to her. I'll be on the next one, so don't die before I get there.
Okie dokie then.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in?
Yes.
Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
I'm undercover.
For yourself? Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
Partnered up with people, huh? Good to hear you've grown a bit. Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Not great or anything, but good.
You look great too.
I didn't say great. I said good.
Okay, duly noted. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this Pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't.
You're better than that.
You keep saying that. You're like a broken record.
Yoo-hoo! Can you two get a move on? Playing guard is getting pretty boring.
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. But we've got a job to do, remember?
I like that
Let's
we can
just see
the
what this is
Tesla
all
course
about.
within, yeah. It's not just talked away. It's actually part of the environment.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so maybe not.
Your certainty is assuring.
It's the USB stick there I wanted to check. It might let me in to look at the USB port, I reckon.
Didn't Riddler carry one of these in Europe?
He did, but they were purely aesthetic.
Not a typical on button.
Of course not. It's the Riddler. Dead.
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use.
USB, right there.
USB drive.
Seems like
Here
a
we go.
trap, how easy that was.
Decrypter detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The Decrypter!
Grab it.
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs.
Okay.
Best I can piece together, their group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
Kind of scary.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The Decrypter probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there?
Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help?
I'm already working
You
on
don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
Okay, we're on. Oh, damn it.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
Bye-bye, lift up.
Resourceful as always.
Oof.
Bye, Bruce. It's been fun. You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
Not kissing.
That's one way to get her to notice you.
Move, John.
Should have stopped it.
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else.
Why'd they run to the side? If they're gonna leave, they have to go up the stairs. That was odd. What is it? Okay.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Cafe Triste. Are we gonna go
So,
Walmart?
John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who'd resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But in another way, maybe I tell her, get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that. Then she'd remember my name as an H in it. She always spells it J-O-N.
Because we're friends, John. This is between us.
Oh, we are friends. We are. But Harley's... Harley? I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here.
Should have picked up the line about Snitch.
Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult. Which is great, don't get me wrong. I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding. What's your relationship with her? Your real one?
Catwoman and I are... what we have is a little tangled up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that tangled up with Harley. If only Harley saw me. Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it? I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne.
Bat.
What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley?
See if there she is.
How can I make her see me?
Being himself isn't working.
People aren't as complex as you make them out to be. Harley's smart, but she's still human. She can be manipulated just like anyone else.
Anyone, huh? How does one go about performing this magic
I shouldn't have said
trick?
that.
Find a problem they have, and then make sure they think you are the only one who can solve it. Once they have to rely on you, they're yours. We're social animals, John. Might as well exploit it.
Bloody hell, Bruce, you're giving way too
How
much.
do you know what makes them tick? Too bad you can't just open them up and take a look.
You just need to talk to them. They'll reveal themselves soon enough. Give them something small about yourself, something insignificant that maybe they already know, but you act like it's a confession, and then you watch the floodgates open.
I see. Yeah, that reminds me. Did I ever tell you I was locked up in a mental hospital? Not too long ago, either.
Nice try. I've learned that manipulation can take on many forms. Some of them more subtle than others.
Tell me more. Tell me everything.
Get inside their head.
No.
Once you know how they think,
You're creating a monster.
you know what they want. And you use that.
You know, one of the doctors in Arkham tried to get in here. Wait. I have an idea. Let's try it out. Now, first thing that comes to your head, what do you see?
Smile.
Don't think. Let your gut guide you.
Pearls like a broken necklace.
How poetic. That's emblematic of loss, right there. I've lost too, Bruce. Did you know you're not supposed to put a new male guinea pig with a female who just had pups? I didn't. Do you know what they do? They kill them. All of them. And not because they're evil. No. It's just biology. No one can help what's in their DNA. You're an interesting case study, Mr. Wayne. I think you might be a danger to yourself and others. Is what Dr. Leland would always say to me. Now, this one. What do you see?
Ladder.
It looks like a ladder.
I can see that. The ladder doesn't care if you're going up or coming down. It
It's good
just
for this
is.
analysis stuff.
Kind of
So
like the
cool.
universe in general, right? So, what else are we to do but have some fun along the way? What an illuminating evening this has been, Bruce. I feel like we're on the verge of a breakthrough. Let's try just one more.
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
Cool.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. We are friends, and you're right about that. And, we did have a good back and forth with the tests.
Yep.
I feel so much closer. It's nice. drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in.
Cool.
Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Oh, he didn't pay? I don't know. Hold on. Is he? I mean, he's a criminal. Could just walk away. Achievement 3.2, shot in the dark. GCPD. Okay.
Jim?
Evening. Oh, it's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? No, that ain't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
I had business elsewhere.
Well, it better have been pretty damn important. Had to notify a lot of families tonight. Too many. I was counting on you.
Can't be everywhere.
Sorry. It's just we took a big hit from those animals. I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. By then it was just Quinn. She still hospitalized a dozen good cops and then gave us a slip.
But how? She's just one person.
No. No, I got a favor to ask. Lucius Fox. I know he was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead. But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower. He might not have been the man you thought.
What?
Not entirely.
Oh.
Think carefully about your next words, Jim.
I've been thinking about him since the moment I threw that switch. Riddler had it out for Lucius Fox, and I'm sure there's something more. The way you're pushing back on this only confirms that. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You can follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
Pull off cowl.
I see where you're going with this, but you're on the wrong trail. Bruce Wayne is helping you.
Well, if he's helping us, he has a real funny way of doing it. At first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang.
Yes.
And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings.
Just tell him he's undercover.
Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? One of my officers gets bashed in the head while he goes into Riddler's old workshop. Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor.
Just tell him he's undercover.
I can't do it, but you can.
I know what it looks like, Gordon, but Wayne isn't dirty.
You're wrong, you know. His whole thing, it doesn't add up. Gotham safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rap sheet that'll put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
Please, Jim. Don't. This is between you and me.
I thought you were better than this, Batman. As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her.
Damn it.
And
You better not tell her we're coming.
Oh.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know. You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
I trust her, Al.
But can you trust her to do the right thing?
Don't know.
You know what must be done.
It's done, Al.
I hope Gordon doesn't take it personally. I'm afraid he will.
We won't know that we sent it there. Not for sure.
Don't go, Gordon. I've got a city to save.
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't, man. It's too much.
I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever my suit is. You can trust me.
I want to hear the whole dialogue.
It's my mustache.
Your mustache?
Waller ordered me to shave it. Jazz, how dare she?
It's a symbol of justice, like the little hammers judges use.
You think I don't know that, the Batman? I've had it since I was a baby.
I can help, Jim. I have sharp batarangs.
No, this is my burden to bear.
Who tells that?
I need one final night with my best facial feature. Alone. I want to feel it rustle the breeze that comes off the bay. Maybe get pizza cheese stuck in it for one last time.
Who wrote this? It's brilliant.
Jim, I'm sorry. It's okay. I hope you never know loss like this.
What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
You know, I can prep you
What
for a
did you
second.
overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... What a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake.
Yeah, go on then.
Nice to meet you, John.
Wow, quite a grip you've got there. You must squeeze a stress ball a lot.
I've been waiting over a year for that moment. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh.
In the suit.
Looking for mentors, role models. I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I don't take on students.
Not yet.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table.
Eventually.
I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and then give it to you?
He's gonna betray Bruce.
But, and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
Sorry, John, no exceptions. That gang, they're going to fall.
They're going to fall.
Man, that's so good! You're the real deal, you know that? Of course you know it. Now, when you're on
that was the intro.
What's the preferred method of extracting a target?
It's a TV show.
Always repelling
The
in,
angle.
or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea! I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me. Oh, one last thing. I collect these. They mean a lot to me.
Don't keep it.
Oh, we look so cool. I mean, you're cool. I'm not usually cool, but next to you, I look cool. This is gonna look great on my wall. Thank you.
Laptop, behind the stacked deck.
I'll be there. Promise. Hope to die.
I wanted to reject it so that he'd give it to Bruce. Yeah, the camera looking
Won't be
up at them.
disappointed.
It's that iconic image of him standing on the edge. This time with Joker there. Achievement 3.3 Motley Crew.
You speak, but all I hear are lies. You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me.
Okay.
As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail.
Okay.
As we ran into interference,
Oh.
I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Yes.
Hindrances. As you can see,
Were they
it's
thugs
been
or
wildly
civilians?
successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
These people didn't need to die. There are other ways.
Maybe you're better suited for the realm of business. The people you kill there are faceless.
We live in a twisted world, Bruce. Better to abide than struggle against it in vain. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
Oh, when they got
No!
the parts.
I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you. Remember?
I know no such thing.
Come on, man.
And if Among Us
We have to
told me
stand
anything.
together on this. Just think. Remember? Bruce. Really?
It appears your time is up.
What the hell is going on here?
Sorry, I'm not sticking in there for you when I don't know for sure.
Merely plugging the leak.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation? You gonna get little business cards printed that say Detective Bane now?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
We don't know if he was the mole now.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch?
Exactly, that's the problem.
I'll find the rat.
He's wasted the opportunity.
And I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
You should do.
What do you want, John?
Right. A laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. And it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my old buddy Bruce. And only
Enough talking, she's noticing.
Sound like a plan. Up top.
Leave him hanging.
That hurts, Bruce. The high five is a time-honored traditional way to express brotherhood.
But she's watching.
You two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley! What a surprise!
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be
Product
yes.
notice.
We didn't find the location to the black site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Which is good for you, because you need help. The mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me, and only me.
You time out.
Oh damn. You questioned her
You.
authority.
We need to talk. Bruce.
That didn't go well. Why do we keep rejecting Joker? Right then I didn't want her to know that we were
This here's one
colluding.
of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on. You can do it.
Hammer?
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no. It's John. You two are getting a little too close for comfort.
He thinks I'm his best friend.
So I'm making a
Can't do
new
anything about it.
rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone.
You can't find it.
So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
She needs to tell John that. Catwoman says, look what I got, easiest job I've done in years. But look next time.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Apparently not.
What happened?
Catwoman got here first.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gone and had drinks, you should have gone straight to it. I don't know why you took time away from it. Mayor's office. Another fight?
Hey, I was hoping you'd catch up to me. I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it.
Oh, if
You
we let the
really saved my
GCPD get
ass.
her, we would have got it.
If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
You should have expected I would. I've helped you before.
And it surprises me every time.
Now I need you to help me. The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
The
What
mayor's
do you mean
office.
again?
We're on top of the mayor's old office. Harvey's old office. Feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it? Since we had our first chase. So much has happened since then.
Yeah, it does. That's the night I saved your life. First time I saw you.
We had something then. Same as we do now. A give and a take. You want it?
Yes,
Take
please.
it.
Yes.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Well, you literally told me to, so... Anchor to vent? Sure. Just throw it in there. Oh, okay. Thought you can throw it in the vents. Ah, she's finally using her whip. Fight time. Oh. No, don't go that way. Go away from her.
I needed that.
Just
oh, come on.
Tuck it into his
That was
trousers.
fun.
His
I bring
utility
out
belt.
that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Maybe it is. Maybe you're just my kind of crazy.
And maybe you're mine. Well, have a good night.
Well, that was easy. Oh no, the Decrypter.
Selena.
Come on.
Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. For what they did to him. For what he did to you.
Gimme.
And just, what are you offering me in return?
A kiss.
You're a man of many resources. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Maybe we could actually work together for once.
Yes.
We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least, you wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called Pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that.
What?
Anything else? Us? That's just icing on the cake. No pressure. Really.
Kiss.
Slow down.
Damn it!
just a little
Every
bit.
time.
With me, you have to earn a kiss like that.
Okay. Okay. See, I'm thinking, okay, let's not rush into it. But then the options there, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna go for it now then. And so I take the option because it's right there, and it looks like it's set up as you've played so much of the game, now it's time to do this. But no, once again, it's not.
Say it's time to find a black site, partner. We'll probably need our own supercomputer to get into his laptop.
I got one of
But
those.
something tells me you might know where to find one.
Bring it to the Batcave. Okay.
Come home with me.
What's at home?
You'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna let her in more. Wayne Manor. 8 AM. Master Bruce, will you both be wanting breakfast?
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
Make yourself comfortable.
I'll try. This place, it's not exactly cozy.
Nope.
I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce.
Hey.
I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you.
Made a huge leap there. Yeah, she does
You're
look
a bad
very
influence
different.
on me.
Right.
Do you really mean that?
Don't let it go to your head. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better.
Yeah, Pilzar, I wonder if anyone could mod it to make it the old one.
Feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Oh, now he gets to it, okay. See? I was just one scene off. Why was she numbing the air? As she was leaning in for the kiss then, we could see the arm hadn't quite blocked it, and her mouth would just get opening and closing. Like they started the kissing animation before the two character models actually collided. Much sooner. Some weird little mistakes in this game like that.
I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up?
It's
Not
just
that you're normal by any
characters.
stretch of the imagination, but... and there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
Mementos.
I keep items from friends and foes. Reminders.
Never took you for the sentimental type.
I keep a memento from each of my cases. Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Tea for two is served.
Oh,
Alfred
approves.
Thank you.
I didn't expect him to be so accepting of this. Master Bruce, you brought her into the Batcave. It didn't happen.
Decrypter detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Why does he need to wear it there?
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The Bat computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
Good. Maybe he really doesn't approve. Batman's simping hard, what? I've already looked at this, haven't I? Yeah. Skip that. Oops. Ah, here's a new one. Riddler, international criminal mastermind. Dark ghost out of Gotham's past, who has returned to strike fear into the city's heart once again. I was able to stop him, but at great personal cost. Unfortunately, just as he was to be taken into custody, an unknown assassin murdered him with a toxin composed of a mix of psychiatric medications. The fact that psychiatric is obviously John Doe, because he's been around them for so long, he's messed and played with them. You like the car? Check out what it can do.
It's over 600 horsepower. Selina.
Bruce. So you like the Batcave?
So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here. How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home.
True.
But just barely.
Still got his own vermin, but with wings.
So, what do you think is next? For us?
Romantically, or with Riddler's laptop?
Romantically.
I don't have a lot of expectations. But I do have some hope.
Hey. Okay, Al, what's up? Master Bruce, I can't believe you brought her in here. I put up a happy smile when I saw, but I do not approve. You must wipe her memory at once.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied.
Contacts?
At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures.
Okay.
Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into the Batcave. But I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
Yeah, it is. It's huge.
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Let's go and have a look what it's got on it. I wish I could move a lot faster than this. Walk. Walk.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Okay. Video.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
Yep.
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
And then...
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Here we go. The fools think they're safe. They're stupider than I thought if they think I'd ever forget what they did. If they think I'd ever forgive. I'm closing in on them now. I know who their supplier is. And that means I know where they've moved their twisted operation. They're in Gotham, hiding in plain sight. Well, not for long.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the Black Side. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Good.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Oh no.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants.
But why? To sell?
Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell you what I know.
Okay.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selina.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
Oh.
You too.
She said be safe, Bats. I expected him to say you too, cats. Achievement 3.4, Hive of Vinland. Wayne Tower.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
Police.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Now!
Wallace gonna have to say this.
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act.
Damn it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gentlemen, please. You have my full
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so violent. I just wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
What do you expect?
You go to the police, you set up an ambush, and suddenly you're surprised by it all?
I don't know what to say.
What in the... Director Waller?
Yes,
Uncuff
please
Mr.
explain to
Wayne right
everybody.
now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
Just explain
Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
If only you'd listened.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves, and be right outside. When you're ready. I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a
Tell her
chance to
everything.
talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this.
Tell her
The
everything.
agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Yes.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous.
It is.
But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce.
Wanted
to show you a preview of your new batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
And now you're attacking.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
Dad was a hero.
Your dad was a hero. Your dad believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad gone, maybe I can still help.
Yes.
If Batman is interested.
Yes.
It's the least I can do. And I know my dad would be proud.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier.
Yeah, you better
but
be.
Thank
so
you
much trouble.
for trusting me with this.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard. He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
It is.
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or, failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good.
See, up until this point, we've not had it completely clear whether Waller is a good guy or just some agency person running the whole thing, but she's finally clarified that she's here to make things better. At last we know.
Long before either of us joined, but evidently they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
Okay.
I'm not willing to let anyone die, even them, just for the sake of this plan.
What about Gotham?
It's cold calculus, but it's the best way.
Look, for now, just go and check this place out.
Should have said that
right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city.
Stop.
I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Wondered Waller just spoke about him as Batman. So that means that agent does know. I thought she didn't know. Achievement 3.5 in the line of duty. Holy Spa.
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business. Not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times.
That's good cover.
They have no idea what's coming for them.
It's possible they're in on it.
Yep.
You may be right, but there's no way to tell until you get in there.
Exactly. Let's go get a massage.
Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright.
That access door is connected to the spa.
Of course it is, yes.
Huh. Project Lotus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Good work, Bruce.
They weren't exactly being subtle.
Why can't I? Oh, it's scroll, not middle click.
I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce.
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk. Some heat pipes.
As expected, it is a building in use. In fact, it's a spa, so they'd want to keep it warm.
There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards. That appears to just be a patron.
It's very good, it's very good. I don't know what I was going to say. Something about the massage. Immediately lost what I was going to say. Very good thermal vision. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's extremely detailed.
They're heading downstairs.
There we go.
The real lab must be underground.
Secret elevator.
Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Just like Suicide Squad.
That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Waller, I need to go.
Now why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
My Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place?
It's the
Do
target.
your best, to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is Harley's secret to get, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together. Project Lotus is what we're after. And this is it.
Yes.
Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem, well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up!
No.
Rise and shine.
Hold 5 points.
Harley!
Hold your horses!
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You had so much going for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... Well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
Thanks for the advice.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
I hope it's not you, Wayne. But if it is, I'll kill everyone who shows up for your funeral.
Oh.
What is it now, Bane?
Even if you go
The
to...
rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. And tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he
I
hadn't...
sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Of course.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies?
No killing.
That sort of thing?
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad.
Minus the killing.
Or there more to the story I should know?
Because that got Thomas
Hidden
murdered.
depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
Oh, come on. I'm more than just that.
We all have more to us, Bruce. You're not telling me anything I didn't already know. Did you forget I used to be a doctor? Went to doctoring school and everything.
Yeah.
All for my dad. You got some of the same shades as him.
To the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe, like nothing could hurt me.
You have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey.
No,
But
he
it's
was
nice
right.
to know I have a fan. Been
Thanks.
running short of those lately. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you?
Yeah.
Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl John told me about. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic.
Who?
How am I doing?
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rich. Nice try, but you're a book, and I read ya. I'm glad you have a friend in this world, Bruce. That's invaluable. Yeah, friends are great, except when you have to lose them.
Who?
Laptop's gone.
What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place, except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Well, you must have missed something. Catwoman and I are loyal.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll take your word for it. Spoiler alert, I ain't taking your word for it.
Okay. That's
John,
fine.
get in here!
As expected.
When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Oh no. Don't give him a
Harley,
gun.
do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat!
Damn.
Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Yeah.
Do it again.
What?
Hit me again.
Take that!
You're hitting him already. I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this. But we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you. And who knows if she'll stop there.
There is no scenario where we are letting that happen.
I knew that'd be your knee-jerk reaction, but this is the only way out. The only way that keeps you alive.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. Internally. You know Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. I gotta guess it was Catwoman. I went to the safe, but it was already gone. And you were right there talking to Harley, so... I know you care about her, but... yeah.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'. Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me.
No one.
Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay. just like we talked about. Please.
Come on.
It was Catwoman. She took your laptop.
How do you know?
She took a phone call at Riddler's. Bruce overheard her talking about it.
I understand, Bruce. I'm disappointed too. So much for the solidarity of sisterhood. And here I was, starting to be a cat person. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like skin a cat.
At least she's safe at the Batcave. Catwoman then figured out that you took the laptop. You can't come back. Done. Oh, they got
What are
her.
you doing?
Did you think I was just gonna let her go with something? That frickin' chance. She's gonna get turned into one of Freeze's popsicles.
I didn't know that they had
I know
that.
cats don't like water, but how do they feel about ice?
She has skills that can help us at the black site. Taking her out hurts all of us. You don't have to do this.
I really, really do. Thought you'd see that.
We're ready to move.
Good. This'll just take a second. Get her inside.
There's no way she's gonna die. The story writers wouldn't let that happen. Jeez.
I've seen that look in your eyes before. On other men, just before they get themselves killed.
Come on! Just throw her
Frozen
in one of
arm.
Riddler's murder boxes. We have a black site to raid. Come on, Bruce. Time to raise some hell.
Her frozen arm. She might just die from that. At the very least, she's gonna lose her arm. Episode 3, Fractured Mask. Achievement 3.6, Descent into Darkness. So that's the end. A cliffhanger. Jeez. I didn't expect that. It's, quite harsh. You and 90% of players left Gordon feeling remorseful. He was annoyed when Catwoman evaded him at the GCPD. He was relieved when he didn't resist arrest, and because of what you said after Waller fired him, he feels a little remorseful about trying to arrest you. Good, good, good. So there's some amount of fixing we're doing here. We can get this relationship back on track. Next. You and 30% of players did something that will make Waller aligned with you. She felt miffed when you didn't accept her apology about the combat. What? I didn't want to accept it. I didn't reject it. She felt superior when you pushed back against her desire to use the villains in the Black Site raid. She will be proud of you for keeping your cover even when the stakes were high. Wait, so she's aligned. Good. You and just under half the players left Selena feeling betrayed. She's grateful that you warned her about the GCPD. Honoured that you let her see the Batcave. But because you gave her up to Harley, she feels betrayed. Oh, come on. They could have figured it out themselves. You and 90% of players left Tiffany feeling honoured. She felt valued when you took the time to let her apologise and explain her actions. She felt honoured that you would let her in on your Batman secret. You and a third of players left Harley feeling less sceptical of you. She was unconvinced by your defence that you weren't loyal. She was unimpressed by your stance on dealing with traitors, and she felt less sceptical of you when you ratted out Catwoman. You and a third of players left John feeling valued to you. He took to heart your advice to manipulate others. He felt sorry for letting down his hero when he couldn't retrieve the laptop, and he felt appreciated as a best friend when you decided to out Catwoman together. Did you warn Catwoman about GCPD? Yes, 2/3 of us did. And she stole the laptop first. What dating advice did you give John in the cave to... in the cafe to help him attract Harley's attention? Me and a third of players told him to manipulate Harley. And he gave us an int block test. Okay. You tell... Oh, that's Tiffany! Ah, I just forgot her name, that's all. You tell Tiffany that you're Batman, you and 80% of players told her the secret. Did you out yourself as Mole or put blame on Catwoman? Only 1/5 of us threw Catwoman under the bus. She's no more to danger. But they could have easily figured it out for themselves. Hey Katie, welcome to the end of the stream. How you doing? There'll be another stream after this though, so don't worry. I'll just take a few minutes between to get things set up. I've not yet decided what the next stream will be, so what do you guys think? You and a third players warned Catwoman she'd avoided GCPD. You and a third... Sorry, 2/3 did that. You and 1/3 told John to manipulate Harley. 4/5 told Tiffany the secret. 1/5 threw Catwoman under the bus. Yeah, you've been alright. Everything okay? Or are you just really busy? Episode 4, what ails you? Well, we're not starting that now. So thank you all for tuning in, hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that follow button so you know when the next stream is starting, or rather when the next part of this is starting, because the next stream will be in a few minutes. I'm not satisfied with having just done this stream today, I want to stream more, but I'm not going to go straight to the next bit about that. Chill mood, calm game. Okay, I'll have a think. I'll be playing something very shortly. Something. Anyway, this was an interesting twist on things. So in today's episode, let's summarize. Jim Gordon has become more distant from Bruce and maybe Batman too. Waller is feeling more trusted or trustworthy or whatever. The relationship between her and Bruce and Batman is going well. Tiffany now knows everything. What else? John Doe is very much friends with them, and even is doing things behind Harley's back for him, which is really good for us. Harley kind of respects us and likes us. Bane doesn't like us, but he's still kind of doing the right thing by not murdering us, just bringing us in. So he's not being a complete meathead like he was before. Freeze is not any different, he's just Freeze. Who else? Where else? We managed to find out the secret black site that the agency offshoot is hiding out in, so that will be what we deal with next, the heist, whatever it's going to be. Oh, and of course, Catwoman. We've showed her the Batcave, so now we're in a much better situation relationship-wise. But the throwing her under the bus part, I thought was going to get played off as they figured it out, but instead it's just we betrayed her, so that sucks. Anyway, oh yes, and the Riddler, we managed to get deeper into his background and his secrets in the water tower. Minecraft or Sims? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, one of those. So now we know that Riddler worked with the agency, or just had access to agency stuff. It seems that he worked with them, or the Sanctum part of it anyway, which is why his retinal scan gives him access to things. And they're working on a bioweapon. So, once again, thank you all for tuning in, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next stream in a few minutes, which will be a brand new Minecraft Hardcore World. See you there.